Oh my goodness, friends, look at this. We got ourselves a Quest Priest on our hands. Quest Death Rattle N'Zoth Priest. So we've got a whole lot of stuff going on. And some of the ways that we're going to be able to win this matchup are A, Hex, and B, Devolve, so that our opponent doesn't get any sort of great N'Zoths off on us. The issue is this Warden of Hope might honestly be our death. But that's one of those things that we're just going to have to deal with. So we missed our turn 1 drops. No Fireflies. Loot Hoarder, there we go. That's not good to see. We'll give our opponent their draw that they want to develop our board a little. Develop the board. And then also kind of overload us, but that's okay. So I think the plan is, depending what our opponent does, obviously we have to play reactively. But the game plan, hopefully they miss this as well somehow. They're probably going to get it. We're playing a pretty standard deck. I don't think there's too many surprises in our deck. Oh, yeah. Oh! That is incredible. So right now we're able to trade with this Glimmer Root. And we're going to coin out the 1-3 so that on turn 4 we can go Jade Spirit. Turn 5 we go Servant of Kalamos. And then hopefully this doesn't get removed. We Spirit Echo it on our turn 6. We sack it and we win. That's the game plan, at least. That's at least in my mind. That's like kind of the ideal situation of what we think we can do. Oh, our opponent missing the Glimmer Root. So big. So big. Out of my jungle. Ooh, these are all awful. A Stubborn Gastropod, except we're not playing it until our opponent has played both of their... Oh, it's so scary to play. Okay, we have to be so careful with it. We're not playing this until both Potion of Madnesses have been played. Because otherwise we simply lose. Because this is going to kill any of our taunt minions. Oh. Yeah, Tortola, preserve us. That's fine. Unless we, okay. We're still going to go with the Jade Spirit this turn. Just so we're clear. Unless something else happens. But then we might miss the Servant of Kalamos. Okay. We're okay here. We're okay. We're okay simply because we can Servant of Kalamos now. And to be fair, we could have gone Gastropod. You know, hoping to bait out that Potion of Madness. But then we were just left with such a weak board. I don't want to deal with that. There we go. There's that Potion of Madness. There we go. And it's an attack and then a heal it up. Okay. Okay, now we kind of really want to devolve. A devolve would actually be pretty great. That is not a devolve. What is this? +1/+1? How important is Servant of Kalamos? I think 100% important. Hello, Frost Elemental. Or do we want the Blaze Caller, which we can't activate? You know what I mean? I think we can hang on to this for one turn and go into Kalamos. Okay, so our opponent's going to attack here. Generate that card, unfortunately for us. Oh, Faceage. Dragonfire? Oh, wow. Wow, big, big, big. We need a top deck of Maelstrom Portal. How do we do this? We are going to lose horribly just because our opponent's going to be able to kind of mill us out here. I wonder if we can't do this. Do we just leave out the Gastropod by himself? Yeah, I think we do. No Potion of Madness activators allowed here, friends. So now the thing is, our opponent does get to choose where it goes. But the great thing is we have Devolve to deal with this now. So that's pretty juicy. Maybe one more would be nice. Yeah, there you go. That's good. That's a couple Devolves coming in. Incoming Devolve. Thank you. Should we say thank you? That's okay. I do. Oh, it's already my turn. How did that happen? We'll devolve this juicy board that our opponent has going on. What the heck was that? You saw that, right? That was like double. Oh, that's actually a really good card for our opponent. I don't like that at all. Come on, something huge. We're going to go with a... Oh, wait, hold on. Beasts, Dragons, and Murlocs. Do we have any of those? Beast, Dragons, and Merle. We got to get a curator for elementals. We're going to go second-rate bruiser here. Oh, this is really annoying to see. Another death rattle. Wait, did that count? It did count. Oh, brutal. That's okay. We're going to have to somehow get our opponent to draw a bunch of cards. I don't know how that's even possible in the game of Hearthstone, but... Ooh, we're going to lose to Fatigue right now, which is unfortunate. There we go. There comes Amara. It's a pretty juicy card. From what I've heard... let's go with the Frost Elemental this turn. I kind of like that. Hex is something, let's just say. Or do we want to go with the second-rate bruiser? Like, do we want a second-rate bruiser here, or do we want to start pushing... Do we want to push the advantage here? Yeah. Let's do it this way. Let's live a little. Get out of here, Death Rattle Priest. Nobody likes you. I'm joking. I really, really think Death Rattle Priest will continue to get stronger. Basically until... Oh! Well, that's terrifying. That's a good thing we got our Hex here. Harrison Jones. Maybe we'll save this for Medivh, I guess. Question mark? What do we want to do? We want to play this first. Then we want to attack here. Then we want to hit that with a Hex. And the question is, do we want to hit this with a Spirit Echo or not? It's really not the best turn to be Spirit Echoing. I think Aya. I think if we get an Aya or Servant of Kalamos, it's just going to be so much better. But this is still a pretty full board. It would force our opponent to kind of AoE us down. I think we're going to be greedy because being greedy is one of those things that I kind of do in Hearthstone. So we know our opponent has a 5/5 in hand, which is kind of scary. Just because... Oh, now I can't even see. I think it's 5 mana 5/5. No, it's a 5 mana 8/8? Either way, we'll be in trouble if and when it gets played and we don't have a strong board. And so the issue is, with this matchup, here comes something from the beginning of the game. Oh, brutal. That's really good, actually, for our opponent. Ooh. Ooh. That is really good, actually. For our, again, like, not for us. Do we want to do a little Jade action now? Again, I don't think this is good enough. And I'm so scared of playing the Mana Tide because we're just going to lose from Fatigue then. Because our opponent's going to be at 40 health. When we're both fatiguing at exactly the same rate here. This is, oh, good. And they have great value generators as well. Oh, excellent. Mirage Caller that. Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good turn. Oh, thank you. Is this our last evolve? I think we're going to have to do it, though. 3 drop, 3 drop, 2 drop, another 2 drop. Let's see what we get. Come on, Doomsayer. Oh, you gotta be kidding. That is so brutal. Oh boy. We should have Spirit Echoed it when we had the chance. Very greedy. Very, very greedy. And now we're going to get hit with the Dragon Fire, yeah? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yep, that we knew it was coming. Another Glimmer Root. Come on, miss again. Somehow miss again. Wow, that's a really good 6 drop. That's a really good 1 drop. Okay, we're going to activate Kalamos at the very least here. Things could go horribly for us. Yeah, our opponent's really just going to grind us out here. This, I'm not sure how we're going to win simply because we don't have Bloodlust. Like, if we had Bloodlust double Flame Tongue to set up for a turn or something, I'd say, yeah, we have a chance here. Yeah, that's reasonable. It's one of those cards you kind of oh, good. Good. Okay. Why is our opponent's Jade's larger than ours? That's not the way this game is supposed to be played, I've heard. That's a pretty big hex. This is 3 across the board. I think I want to set that hex up really, really badly. And we're going to do this, and then we'll say go. So now we still have Calamos activated for this turn to clear our opponent's board, even though our opponent's going to do a good number chipping away at our board. I understand that. We at least now have the chance of going Calamos into maybe the following turn Spirit Echoing it if we're like ridiculously lucky. And I think the way that that doesn't happen is if we top deck either Servant of Calamos or Aya. I think both of those cards, or maybe even Blaze Caller, just because it's going to be a lot of power to have those things Spirit Echoed instead. And because I do expect our opponent to, you know, trade away a lot of our board, or at least leave us the opportunity to... Oh, yeah, Ysera card. I forgot. I was like, well, yeah, what is this card here? That's... Yeah, that's just a strong card right now for what we have in terms of resources. Unfortunate for us. We know there's a big card in there. Hey, Flame Tongue's a good card. So we know one of these is not removal. We're going to go 3 to all enemy minions. And then we're going to get rid of that one as well. We're going to take rid of it. That's right, I said it. So if we get a Spirit Echo off on this turn, like let's say we top deck Servant of Calamos and then Spirit Echo our existing board without it getting removed, we got a chance. We got a chance. If we don't, well then we're in trouble. That's okay. This is okay. No Shadow Word Death. No Shadow Word Death. No, no, no. Oh my goodness. I was going to say if that got activated, we're donezo. Oh, that's a 4/4, so that's something. And then a 2. And then a Spirit Echo on all of it. Run that in. Run that in. And then we'll slam that back on the board. That's an okay turn right now. Just for the sake of where our opponent was. And they definitely didn't expect that. So maybe we'll have enough value with the fact that, you know, this can get Shadow or Death right now. And the great thing is, you know, this gets slammed right back down. Oh boy, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? Oh, that might help. That helps a lot. Whoa, might help. That helps a lot, never you mind. The issue is my headphones are breaking right now. And it's making it really hard for me to focus. What do we want to do? We have so much power on board right now. How do we do this, though? Oh, we can't do it now. Oh, we can. So we're going to roll one of these. Just in case we get like a charge or something and it changes the whole game plan. No, it doesn't. That's okay. So we're going to do this first. Again, I wanted to do this first, not... It's cool, doesn't matter. So we'll go this way. Again, I think this was the poor placement, right? I've done this again to myself. I go 2, plus 4, a 5/6, into the face. There we go. 40 hit points. Here we come. And we can't play this now as much as I really want to. But at the very least, we'll be able to kind of like chain these all in, which is nice. Thought Steal. Oh no, I have really good cards. Give him like Firefly and Flame Tongue or something. Our opponent's Jades are up to 3 right now. If our opponent got a Jade Spirit, we're in so much trouble. Blaze Callers, but oh. 2, just roll 2 on both of these. Come on, low rolls. Oh, we got one of them. We got one of the important ones. This is the most important one, actually, for us to win this game. Not activated. Yes. Yes. 2. Heals. I'm gonna go on this side. Okay, and this is our card, and now this is just top decking. Okay, so we got a couple cards to get through. Good. Okay, what is real? What is real? It's one of those age-old questions I've been asking for years. Is that an elemental? Yes. Yes, it is an elemental. We're going to lose the Flame Tongue. Unless we get a taunt. No, we can get a taunt. Taunt it up. It's not a taunter. We'll just clear as much of the board as we can. I think we'll win in terms of board presence. And I think we will... Yeah, this is unfortunate. But we'll see. We'll see what our opponent top decked. Whether or not it was correct. That's potentially scary. Oh, potentially awesome. Potentially awesome. And once again, our Jinyu's healing Jinyu's. Come on, healing totem. And I think we might have this one. And the whole time, I don't know when we top decked Manatide Totem, but it was a long time ago. This was a marathon of a game. And it's not over. It's not over yet. I understand that. Our opponent still has a very control style deck. There can be lots of things that can really kind of hurt us. But we have really, really stabilized the board now by somehow being able to save. Oh, that's just annoying. Give me a Hex. I'll Hex this right now. No more draws for you. No, we're going to punch right into this. Do we have any more spell power? I don't care. This is more damages, please. We're going to go ahead and play... no, we're not going to play anything else. Opponent's down to 21. There's no Reno now to pop all the way back up to 40, so we're kind of sitting decently. I don't want to say we're sitting good. Oh, no, the Thought Steals. There is a lightning... No, there is another light... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That is just so much value on our part lost. Wow. That's really painful. There we go. That's the one we wanted. Oh, that is the one that we wanted. So we're going to do it this way. We're going to save the 5-2. Might seem silly, but I'm a silly guy. Here we go. We'll do this. Yes, this means no Blaze Caller. I'm okay with that. Oh, Healing Totem is fantastic. Healing Totem is fantastic. I'm much more interested in getting the value off of Servant of Kalamos. Because once again, our opponent's been able to claw back into having a hand. Which is terrifying. I mean, this has been an amazing game. If this isn't like... Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, yes. If this wasn't awesome to you, I'm sorry. This is why I play Hearthstone. These are the games that I like. This is 5 plus 11. Is that 5 plus 11? I just want to make sure we do this properly. This is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's a big old lethal. And we don't want to be missing the lethals when we get the chance. Oh, this is what got me into Hearthstone, seeing these types of games like this, where you have this back and forth, minion-based, spell removal sort of thing. Really happy we got to rank 15. I'm going to be playing a whole bunch of Yogg-style janky decks now. Combo Priest. I've done well with them. But I'm going to be having a lot more fun now that we're at the rank 15 floor. I don't have a lot of time to play this season, so I do really appreciate you hanging out with me, bearing with me at these... Let's call them less desirable ranks. I think everyone would prefer to be at least in the single digits of ranks, if not, pushing for rank 5 and higher. I don't usually have the time to make it that far, but I do love playing these decks and having these style of control games. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you next time. Keep your stick on the ice.